two or three cracks. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today we are 16 weeks out. So this video is going to show you just kind of behind the scenes, a day in the life of me, a NPC bikini bodybuilder, while I am 16 weeks out and I'm preparing for NPc Nationals. See what I'm eating today. I guess we could do kind of a full day of eating because I haven't had anything to eat, and I remembered to pick up my camera and start recording for you guys because I promised I was gonna give you as many tips and tricks. Today is August 13th, Saturday. I just woke up late. I slept in. It was super nice. I weighed myself on the scale this morning. I was 146.2 pounds. Yay, I'm dropping. And last night I had a refeed with my mom. We went to Johnny's Tavern and I had a apple walnut crunch salad with double shrimp. It was so good, so satisfying, and I still made progress the next day. So, you know, you might be thinking, why didn't you do a burger or like dessert or something like that? We are in prep and I still want to keep refeeds for as long as possible. So if I can still make progress with them, then Adam is more than likely gonna keep it if it's working. If it doesn't work and I start gaining weight, then we're probably gonna have to take away those refeeds, and I don't want that to happen. So I try to keep it light, keep it tight, you know? So I'm doing 5 times a week of cardio at 25 minutes at the Stairmaster. I've done 4 sessions, so today will be my 5th and final session of the week. I'm not really tracking steps or anything. I'm just trying to be really intense with it. Sometimes if I am really tired, I'll do 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll do like 13 minutes as hard as I can, then work out, then finish with 13 minutes because I want to have that entire session just like high intensity, and it's nice to split it up even though it's such a small part. I know it's gonna get more, but splitting up your cardio is super nice. That is all that I have updates with, and let's get started with breakfast. Doing 330 grams of egg whites, a cup of spinach, and then you guys know I am not sponsored, but this is the best protein powder that I have found. It is called Live Body Lean Vegan Protein Powder, Blueberry Cobbler. I'm obsessed with this flavor. It literally saves me in prep. Like it tastes so good. And so I blended that all up, and so it's gonna taste like a blueberry pancake. It's so good. I wish I had sugar-free syrup, but I don't. So sometimes I will just take a little remaining of this and kind of like spread it on top just to make it moist and not as dry. You saw me cut up an apple, so I'm gonna have that as some like post-workout carbs, or maybe some carbs throughout the day. I'm gonna have 2 caramel rice cakes right now. And then my cocktail of choice, this is something new and different. I haven't worked out yet, and today is training legs. So I am going to do, let's see what's in the cabinet and see what I'm having. This is what goes down pre-workout right now. Non-stem. I do not need to be stimulated. I am non-stem. So it's just like non-caffeine. This is great because you can have this at nighttime. And if you've ever wanted to take like a pre-workout, but you're like, oh, I work out after work, it's not for me, then you can take something that's called non-stem. It doesn't have caffeine, but it still gives you the pump that a typical pre-workout would have without the stimulation. What is this? What is this? Without the stimulation of the caffeine. So this is Pump, and I think it still has the beta alanine, which is why I yeah, it still has beta alanine, which is why I like it, because it gives you the face tingles without the caffeine. So I'm gonna take that. And then I just have Ghost. This is BCAAs, amino acids. There's no caffeine in this. It's Sour Patch Kids blue raspberry flavored. This is sangria flavored. I don't really care, so I'm gonna mix them together and drink that this morning. I'm gonna try to get in a gallon of water today. I might try to shoot for more than a gallon, but let me show you some of the drink mix-ins that I've been doing lately. Water, I never thought I would get sick of water, and I never understood how people could hate water. I'm not becoming one of those people. I love water, that's the only thing that I drink, but it just was kind of getting boring. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can finish my gallon right now. I just need some flavor in my life. And so I thought, there is solutions to every problem. So these are what I've been doing. This is a Kroger brand raspberry lemonade, so it's a little light and refreshing. So if I need something like that, then I have grape, and then I have a pink Starburst drink. These are the ones that I like. The dollar store has the best ones. My favorite one ever is root beer flavored at the dollar store. And I also like the Skittle drink mixes, but I'm out. I like the Skittle drink mix, except for I don't like the green ones. I don't like the green ones very much. So I've drank them, but I don't really like those. So that's what I'm gonna put in my water sometimes. I don't always do it. It's normally like the last part of my gallon, like the nasty like backwash part at the very bottom of the gallon that just seems like it's never gonna go away. Then at the very end of the day, I'm like, oh, let's just chug this down. I'll make it nice, refreshing kind of glass, and it makes it fun to drink my water, and I can still hit my goals. Right now, our egg white, I don't know what we should call this. This is the Sab Sharp blueberry version. Pancake is cooking. I'm gonna make 2 of them, so that is going down right now. Let's have some rice cakes, and then we are going to train glutes. My glute program has changed. Thank the glute gods, because I was getting so tired. Those workouts were hard. I'm talking, it was like 12 to 15 exercises, and it was like 4, 5, 6 sets. Man, I was tired. Now it's more of a common bodybuilder split, about 10 to 12 reps, sometimes less, sometimes more, and about 4 sets, 4 or 5 sets depending on the muscle group, which just means I gotta lift heavier because I'm not doing as much volume, so I'm trying to lift heavier. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little bit shredded. Like I feel like my upper body's starting to come in. My upper body comes in kind of crazy. Like I haven't seen my biceps ever, and I'm seeing some shoulder definition come through like already on my back. I can just tell when I'm training. I can start to see. Okay, well, I can't really see any abs yet, but we're gonna start training abs more consistently. I'm gonna try to go back to doing them 6 days a week and doing a little bit moderate to light weight when I train my core. And let me know if you guys have questions about how I'm training or how I'm doing cardio. And let's see, that's it. That's all I have. I've been talking your ear off. So, okay, sorry, I'm back. I forgot to tell you the most important thing in the world. Salting your water. I know it sounds weird, but hear me out. Just put a little 2-3 cranks in your water, because when you're drinking a lot of water, you know, it depletes your electrolytes. So I'm trying to say as much electrolytes, keep my sodium high. I'm just gonna put like 2 or 3 cracks into my water. Can't taste it at all. Don't be aggressive with it, because it will taste like ocean water. But 2 or 3 cracks in your gallon jug. You can't taste it. It keeps you hydrated. You can get pumped. And I also will put a little bit of this in my pump stuff, so that way, I don't know, salt just works. It helps, really helps get the water through your body. It helps me with my pumps before the gym, so I always put a little bit of salt in my pre-workout. Well, now you guys saw breakfast. I decided to make myself 40 grams of oats because it's just leg day, so I need a little extra energy. So I got some oats, and then I got 2 blueberry whole pancakes, and I got my pre-workout. What's up? So I am back. It's about noon. I haven't gone to the gym yet. I'm about to go to the gym. I haven't. I just did some stuff in the morning. I'm cooking tilapia. So I got some tilapia. I got my air fryer. So I put aluminum foil in there because the fish is kind of wet and I don't want it to like get the nasty junk in the bottom of it. So I'm gonna air fry some tilapia for a couple of minutes. Takes like 20 minutes or so. I don't know, I do like 20-25 sometimes if I want it crispier, and I'll just spray some seasonings on it or some spray. And I'm gonna do about 5 ounces of tilapia. And for vegetables, I think I'm gonna cook up some asparagus for lunch. So I'm gonna do carbless. Haven't worked out, so I wanna save my carbs for post-workout / I'm gonna cook some asparagus on the pan. I'm gonna throw in a couple of these red peppers while my tilapia is cooking. And then we're gonna have peppers, asparagus, and tilapia. Okay, so now I'm finished and we have a tilapia with asparagus and pepper little mixture. It smells really, honestly, I could eat this every single day. Prep food doesn't have to be gross. It doesn't have to be stuff that you don't like to eat. Like, I honestly enjoy this. When I eat this, I feel very good. It's light. It's the first time that I'm doing fish this early in my prep, and I'm getting lean really fast. My digestion works really well when I have fish, I guess. I don't know. So it's working. I can already tell on my face that I'm leaner. So I hope I can hit 145 pounds before next week, because that would be amazing. I'm gonna eat this and enjoy. Okay, you guys, I had a great leg day and I'm just coming to tell you all about it. I was training and I'm like training for my legs, and then I got really sore. It was a good leg session and I felt my tie-ins. Yeah, I had to take a little rest. I couldn't do cardio immediately after because I was very tired. So came back home, ate something, got some energy, and now I'm about to do some cardio. I'm supposed to do it on the Stairmaster, but I didn't do that, so I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. But today, I'm gonna just walk outside for a while. I'm actually gonna jog for 25 minutes because the intensity of jogging is comparable-ish to Stairmaster, and I'll just have to do my cardio tomorrow. Not a big deal. I will crush it. I'm about to go do some cardio outside. It's hot, and then I'm going to Kara's tonight. She's throwing a little prep-friendly party so I can attend and eat, and I normally don't go to social stuff, but I want to hang out with my ACB team, and it's fun and we have a good time. So I'm gonna do that because my boyfriend isn't here, he's in New York, so I'm gonna go be social, and I don't do this very often, so I'm feeling good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be social. I wanna do social things. Okay, so I'm gonna go do some cardio. Bye. What's up, guys? I am back. It's 11. I had to drive all the way to Overland Park, which is like 45 minutes away. So I'm back from Kara's. It was really fun. She had some meal prep stuff, so I was able to eat some chicken with some sugar-free barbecue sauce and some vegetables. I am headed to bed. It's 11, so I'm tired. My dogs are outside right now, and then I'm gonna finish off my water and go to bed. So tomorrow we're training shoulders. Shoulders are coming back, which I'm very excited to see my shoulders back, because when I'm lean, my shoulders come through. Not quite. I can't wait till I can see my abs again. I started training abs today. Boo, that was hard. But I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I do have a podcast to film tomorrow, and on Sunday meal prepping. Hi guys, we're in my closet room. I'm gonna do some vacuums. It's literally 9:54. This morning, I just woke up and I felt like pretty lean. I woke up 146.4. So I'm trending down to the 146s. I wanna see if I can hit 145 before my check-in's on Tuesday, which would be fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is just some vacuums on an empty stomach. Normally I do them on a not empty stomach and I can't contract my abs as much. So I'm gonna show you guys how to vacuum. It's kind of hard to explain. It works. So how you vacuum is you wanna lay on the floor. I feel like this is the easiest way to start doing it. And the goal is to try to pull our belly button into our spine. It's gonna train the transverse abdominis, so it's like the side pieces of the ab that really kind of work as an internal corset and girdle to like pull everything tight. So what you do is you breathe all of the air out, and then you, without taking a deep breath in, you pull your abs up into your rib cage. So kind of like flex it inward. I kind of imagine that I'm kind of like pulling it, like scooping it in and up into my rib cage. Like if I could, that's what I'm imagining, is like all of the air is like scooping up into my throat, kind of. Okay, so ready? So I try to hold it for as long as I can. Sometimes I can hold it longer once I'm more conditioned. But right now I'm just starting my ab vacuuming and I'm not very conditioned. So I hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds and I'll do this for, 10 different rounds. Sometimes I do 10 minutes and I just like don't count how many I'm doing and just wait until I get to 10 minutes and then stop. I also like to move around when I do it. So once you've actually have your ab vacuum, I kind of internally rotate my hips. I don't know, it just like helps me. And then what I'll do is I'll glute bridge with it. So with the vacuum, I'll glute bridge. I'll put one leg down at a time, and then I'll try to do the other leg, and then I'll try to do both legs down flat, then arms above, arms below. You can kind of push onto the floor if that helps you. Push onto the floor with your feet or your hands to kind of get into a deeper vacuum. So I'm gonna kind of show you guys some, I guess, I don't know if this is a great angle. I guess, some variations of vacuuming. Okay. Okay, so those are just some vacuuming tips. I'm kind of getting out of breath, so I'm gonna finish this. I also like to do this at the gym. I like to do it standing. You can do it on the floor. Sometimes I'll be in the cat position, so if you've ever done yoga and they do like cat cows, you can do cat cows with it, where you like, it's the same thing. It's just like you breathe in all the air, then you breathe it out, then you suck it in, hold it for a long time. And a lot of times, like what I do is I press on this part of me. So I like force my muscles to kind of go in further. So I kind of like press it under my rib cage. I don't know if that helps, but it helps me. So, well, they're out. I don't know, I just kind of like press in here. I don't know. I've seen some of the Brazilians do it. They get massages that way. And I feel like it like stretches them to know that my muscles can go deeper. So I always try to go pretty hard. My waistline has been, when I first started before Coach Adam, it was like 32, maybe 33 inches. And then when I got on stage in 2020, it was like 24. So I think that's 6 inches. And so a lot of it has to do with vacuums, actually training your core, and then wearing a corset. So I'm gonna start regularly wearing my corset and waist trainer. I am an affiliate for Squeeze Me Skinny. If you guys want to check out, you can use my code. And then Team Elite Physique has the blue corsets, which work really well, but I honestly can't fit them until I'm lean, which is like right now. So now I can actually like fit into it without it like suffocating the life out of me. But those really do help. Like they do make a difference. Like I really feel like if you are someone that's blocky or struggles with having a small waist, like you need to do a waist trainer. If you feel weird about it or if it hurts you, like take it off. It's fine, but it's something that it's going to make a difference. I really believe it's going to make a difference for you if you're genetically not blessed. Like I'm not really blessed with like a small waist. Like I have a pretty average size waist. My waist is like 25.5 inches right now. It's small because I've trained it smaller, but I feel like I've seen girls get down to like 19 inches. Like I'm sure Issa's is 19. I know there's some girls like Ashley gets like 22, maybe 21. Phoebe's gotten 22 inches, maybe 20 inches. So just go to the pro level. Try to get your waist somewhere between 19 to 22, maybe 23. And that's kind of where I'm aiming. So I'm thinking if I'm starting prep 16 weeks out with a 25-inch waist, that by the time I'm stage lean, I can get it down to maybe 23. If I like that number, maybe 22 if I am super low carb, so we'll see. It's not a pretty face that you make. It's something that, okay, so when you're on stage, you gotta be able to hold your gut in, guys. Because you're gonna have all these carbs and you're not used to it. And so sometimes if you're not used to training your abs and your core and like learning how to like use those muscles or those lower muscles like on stage, you're gonna get winded. And you know what's the first thing to go is that you're not even gonna think about? You're gonna let your gut hang out. And that is not a cute look, especially in bikini. So we're trying to keep our waist super snatched. This is what the pros do. So you guys just need to do it. Don't question it. It works. I'm telling you, it works. It's hard to do it if you don't have abs. I'm not gonna lie. I've been vacuuming for 2 years and I still don't have the best vacuums. If you watch like Isa Piccini, she has the craziest vacuum, but she's been training vacuums for a very long time. So when I was kind of fatter, like literally heavier with more fat on my abs, it was really, really hard. And it's really hard to do it if you have food or water in your stomach. So the best time to do it is like right now, right in the morning when you have nothing on your stomach. You can just lay in bed and do it, or you can just lay on the floor. And it doesn't take much, maybe 5-10 minutes, and just kind of work your way up. And even if it's only a mini contraction where you can only hold for like a second, do it. But it just takes time to develop that muscle. It's just like training shoulders. It's just like training glutes. When you first started, you couldn't really engage and contract that muscle. Like the mind to muscle connection for your transverse abdominis when you first start doing vacuums is very minimal, because it's not like a muscle group that you train normally. And the actual movement itself of like breathing out and sucking in kind of thing, it's not like natural. Like when are you ever doing that movement, you know? So it's something you have to train. If you want a small waist, just work towards it. Just keep it in your routine. It's all about consistency. So if you're doing this during a prep, as you get leaner, it gets so much easier because you don't have a lot of food in your stomach anyway, and it's just getting flatter and flatter. And then training abs, I do train abs 6 days a week. I don't have Ashley K abs. If you think about the IFBB Pro League, who has the most insane abs out of all of the pros? It's Ashley. she doesn't train her abs anymore, I'm not at a place where my abs are Ashley K level that I can not train them. I don't train them super heavy with weight. Like, I don't train the side abs, I don't train obliques because I don't want to get blocky, but I do train the middle part of my abs because I need them to have definition. So when I'm leaner, I have definition in my core, because I want a little bit of a six-pack kind of thing going on. I want to be strong in my core, but I don't want to be blocky in my core. So I still train it. So I'm doing body weight exercises every day, like crunches and lying leg lifts, and sometimes I'll do hanging leg raises, or I will take a rope and do lightly rope weighted cable crunches. I really like that movement. So those have just been what I do. If you do have, like, if you've trained your obliques in the past, or you're someone that does have a blocky waistline, you have to talk to your coach to see if training abs is right for you. Maybe you just utilize a waist trainer for a while, but eventually you might have to add training abs into your routine. So let's get up. I've been talking a lot, and we're gonna see. Guess what, guys? I'm eating the same breakfast that you saw yesterday. You know why? Because it works. You know why? Because I like it. You know why? Because it's on my plan. So we're gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna have egg white omelet. I'm gonna have some oats. I'm gonna have some peanut butter. I am going to have, I don't have rice cakes. That's the only thing because I ran out of them. But I don't have caramel rice cakes. I have regular rice cakes. I don't really want regular rice cakes. That sounds gross to me. Right now in the morning, I want some flavor. So I'm probably just gonna do extra oats. Then we got a back day, and then I have 2 podcasts today. So that is going to take up a lot of my time today. I have a podcast from 1 to 2, and then from like 3 to 4. So my afternoon is booked for podcasting with my own podcast. I host a podcast, if you guys didn't know. It's called Cupcakes and Protein Shakes. I interview other amateur bikini competitors about their journey to the stage, and it's really fun. You guys should subscribe to it. And yeah, if you guys listen to my podcast, drop a comment below, and then I'll know that you listen to podcasts and YouTubes, and you're extra cool. So let's go eat some breakfast, and we will hang out for the rest of the day for 16 weeks out. 16 weeks out. So I had scrambled egg whites with a cup of spinach. I put a tablespoon of honey, and I put 2 tablespoons of Skippy peanut butter inside with some salt and a half a scoop of Live Body vegan blueberry protein powder inside of here. So it's like 17 grams in my bowl of oats. So I am going to, I guess there's 40 grams of oatmeal. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. How many ingredients is it? Honey, peanut butter, egg whites, spinach, oatmeal, protein powder, 6 items. So I'm gonna eat this. It's about 10:30, and then I'm gonna take my morning supplements. Morning supplements. Today, Saturday AM. I'm gonna take these, and let's get started with our workout. I'm gonna try to drink maybe 2 or 3 cups of water this morning with some BCAAs that you saw yesterday, a little bit of Core Nutritionals Non-Stem Pump and Sangria flavored. It's literally just like yesterday. Prep isn't glamorous. It's just repeating. It repeats the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. But once you master the monotonous, it gets easier. So right now, if it feels easy, that's good, because once it gets harder, when I have more cardio and I'm tired and I'm hangry and I have less calories, then I'm just gonna have my routine. It's like every day. I make this simple routine, so by the time things get real tough, I'm just going to keep doing my entire routine, and it shouldn't be that hard. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll check in with you in a bit. What's up, guys? I just got done with the gym for a little back day. It was actually shoulder day. I didn't know. It was shoulder day with a little mini glute pump. And then what else did I just did? I did a podcast with Miss Emily Myers. I think that's her, yeah. With Miss Emily Myers, and we had a good conversation. We talked about lots of fun stuff, but you'll have to tune into my podcast to listen to that episode. And I do have another episode with Olivia Bacumms at 3, so in an hour. So I started, I like had people reach out to me on Instagram, so I started scheduling them on Saturdays, and Sundays is when I record episodes because I have a full-time job during the week. So I have another episode today that will get posted in 2 weeks. I like podcasting, it's fun. Post-workout, I had a little protein shake. I normally don't drink protein shakes, but I was in a hurry, so I needed to get some quick fuel. Now it's 2 and I haven't had my lunch or my meal 2, so I technically need to eat 10 ounces of tilapia and 2 cups of vegetables. So I am going to make some air fried tilapia, and we're gonna eat some tilapia. Okay, I'm back and I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm tired because I worked out really hard, and then I had to do 2 podcasts back to back, and I only normally do 1, but I did 2 today, so I'm very proud of myself because I did 2. So I haven't ever done 2 in a day, but I can talk for a long time. But it's fun to listen to these stories of the competitors because every competitor's story is different. Like every single person, how they got to the stage, what age they were, how they found it, like their show experience, placing, like coaching, it's all different. And it's interesting because I feel like the people that are drawn to this sport are very high performers that are very competitive, and they're very similar to me. So it's kind of cool to get to meet, it's almost like meeting yourself in a way, because like when I do these interviews, I'm like, wow, like this girl's really motivated. Like she's doing things and I'm doing things and I'm motivated. And the episodes, some of these girls I feel like might be more competitive than me, and that's not okay. And I'm like, oh shit, they're coming for me. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm like, I need to step up my game. Like sometimes I had this conversation with someone this weekend, and they were like, so you competing? I was like, yeah, I'm competing December 2nd. It's like, are you gonna win? And I was like, I didn't automatically answer yes, because I'm realistic. I'm realistic, you know, national shows are hard. And I was like, I'm gonna try. And I just kind of felt insecure and not confident in myself to be like, no, I'm gonna try to win. And I think it's important that I get to that place where I can confidently say, no, I am going to be competitive, and I want to win. And I think it's okay to say that, even if it doesn't necessarily happen. I think you need to say it because it's important to be competitive and just to be proud of your hard work. Like I am working hard, and there is a chance I could go pro. There is a chance that I can win. So yeah, I'm competing December 2nd, and I'm gonna try to win. Stay tuned for it. It's 3:44 or 3:55. I have to drink the rest of my gallon. I need to go do cardio, and that's it. That's it. I'm gonna watch Netflix tonight maybe, or do some dishes. My boyfriend comes home tomorrow from his trip, so I need to clean the house. I need to do dishes, and I need to clean laundry and make it nice for him so when he comes home, it's all clean and nice, because I'm a good wifey / girlfriend, and that's what I'm doing. So thank you guys for watching this kind of day in the life 16 weeks out vlog. Stay tuned for more videos. What should we see? What should we do for 15 weeks out? I am going to be filming my vacation pretty soon, which I don't think it's this week, it's next week. Yeah, my vacation is going to be 14 weeks out. 14/13 weeks out is when I'm going on my vacation, and I'm going to show you guys. So stick around for that. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, make sure you subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.